views expressed are solely those of the speaker and not necessarily those of Paltalk.com, AVM Software, or its advertisers.
News Talk is online. News Talk Online, a production of Paltalk.com, the largest multimedia interactive program on the internet, with more than 4 million unique users on demand on iTunes and on YouTube, and on my blog, GaryBaumgarten.com, where you're encouraged to post your comments, whether you agree with yours truly or not. No retribution. This is not Iran. And also a place to subscribe to my news feed. It's twitter.com/GaryBaumgarten. When you subscribe to my news feed by following me on Twitter, you qualify for a free premium nick on Paltalk. If you already have a premium nick, well, you can gift it to one of your best friends or somebody you want to make your friend. And thanks to our good friends at CRN Digital Talk Radio, we're syndicated to an additional 12 million households. I am your host, Gary Baumgarten. I welcome you to the show. To my right, your left, Danny Schechter, the news dissector, who's going to be talking to us about some interesting changes in the news business, transition. He just got here back from Walter Cronkite's funeral, one of the few non-family members invited, and he's going to talk a little bit about that. But foremost, we're going to talk to him about the obscene bonuses that the fat cats on Wall Street are getting. So stick around for that. It really pisses me off that they're getting bonuses while people are still losing their homes, their jobs, their health care benefits, etc. Breaking news now on News Talk Online on Paltalk.com. This will not be a Barack Obama bully pulpit attempt to sell his health care plan, which is the only thing we've been bringing on News Talk Online on Paltalk.com, seemingly. I think we've been overexposed to El Presidente over the past several days. But hey, he's talking, and we're here to cover it when he does. Guys, yesterday I had the very unique and I feel honored opportunity to interview a tremendous artist with a heart of gold who has a great studio space overlooking Central Park. His name is Michael Colavito, and he has actually created his own genre of art. And the cool thing about Michael is not only what he's doing, combining film with other media, painting, sculpture, or whatever. And by the way, he's using, you'll see it here in a second, I'm going to play the video, wide frame photography that he painstakingly, even when he's making films, takes it one frame at a time, 24 frames per second. He's not using computers to do this. Painstakingly, he does this. But he donates 50% of some of his proceeds to a tremendous charitable outreach around the world, and he has a project that reaches out to people in 60 countries to unite everybody through their art. Here's my interview with Michael Colavito. So, Michael, tell me a little bit about your work, which is extremely unique.
Well, thank you very much. The work I do is dedicated to photography and filmmaking. And what I do basically is create art through film work without computers, without special effects editing of any kind whatsoever, really as a dedication to the purity of the art form of photography.
So you take the photography and you merge it with other media.
Exactly. Like, for instance, this sculpture you see here is some of the latest things that I'm doing, bronze sculptures. And for many years I had done functional art tables, I had done oil paintings, and many different arenas of art, all coming under the umbrella of large format 8x10 film, which I record with this 8x10 view camera. So my finished piece of art these days is the 8x10 chrome,
right,
which is a piece of film, 8x10 inches. I'm able to blow that up to giant sizes and keep the resolution. And it's really a wonderful thing for collectors because from the limited edition, from the chromes, I'm offering limited edition prints. My real goal is to use art to inspire people. And what I'm trying to do is, for charities and for people in need, give hits of money from the sale of each and every piece of artwork that I do. My most recent project, and the thing that's most important to me right now, is the sale of my art film, Chasing Originality. Chasing Originality is a piece I did that comprises 22,000 individual frames of film in the same basic format capture as large format 8x10 is. Only now what I do is go to each individual frame of movie film one at a time. After 24 frames, I only have 1 second of playback. So it's really time consuming. The film took 10 months, really more than a year after the editing and everything was completed. And it's, basically a labor of love. It really was something that I care about so much, to send a message out to the public that there's art that doesn't have to repeat and copy, artists before me.
Yeah, it's very unique.
Oh, thank you very much. The chromes that I do, I'll show you a few of them here, if we can get them on the cam. This is an 8x10 piece of film. What we're looking at is a model sitting for me that I took a picture of on this same sheet of film, but I had already layered my oil painting, so that again it's a combination of the different arenas of art that I do. It's called Colavito Modern Image Painting. It has an official title. And all of the art I'm doing is about the purity of film within the boundaries of Colavito Modern Image Painting. And again, without special effects, editing, or computers of any kind
Do you
whatsoever.
anticipate others might emulate you? And if they do, would that upset you, or would you feel flattered by
It's
that?
always flattering when an artist is copied. I have been around for so long doing this. It's been a quarter of a century that it's taken me to really develop and, produce this body of work. So anyone that tries to overlap what I'm doing is essentially kind of rewarding me and my style, with a check in the right column of originality.
And then passing it on.
Exactly.
So tell me about the global initiative, because I find that really interesting, how you're using art to try to bring people around the world together.
Sure, thank you. Earth Project is something that I've been doing for the full 25 years that I've been creating this art. And what it is 50 to 60 countries of varying ethnicities, all submerged and montaged the same way that you see that I showed you in these chromes. And the message is about uniting people. I mean, my art is designed for people, to inspire people, to get a reaction. All of the great artists that I've been working with recently, I've been very fortunate to get the eye of Robert De Niro and Chuck Close and Jeff Koons, and so many people are coming around to recognizing that the work is very original and has inspiration in a